Hello, my name is Starlight. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I'm reaching out to all of you beautiful souls out there. I hope you're able to get out in nature like Starlight was. What a busy day, just like every day. So anyway, I really hope you're doing really, really good. And also, I hope you're getting out in nature, sometime through the week, or, like when you're not so busy on a weekend, maybe if you got some time off. And also make sure, because of that new moon, this is a good time to start cleaning, which I'm going to still go through my car. That's where I live right now. So that's what I got to deal with. So, this is a great time for that with the new moon, and also, all those other things that I made in the second video for predictions for the new moon. So whatever your sign is, those are things that you really want to work on or focus on or do or don't, the do's and don'ts. So I have been working so hard, really pushing myself to the next level, and that's what it takes. It's really to push yourself, don't give up, just keep going. Believe in yourself. Don't listen to the doubters out there and the judgmental people that are always criticizing you. You just keep going and do what you got to do, whatever it is that you want to work on as far as goals or your plans for the future. And if you are new to my YouTube channel, welcome, and you can find me on YouTube, and that is at Starlight, and that is Kathy with a K Dingman. Plus, you can give this video a thumbs up. That is if you want to see that change in the world. Better yet, be that change that you want to see in the world. And it does. It takes a lot of work, not just one day, every day. And so anyway, besides giving my videos a thumbs up, you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget, you can leave me a message down below, beep, beep, beep. And I am so sorry, I just received some messages that I didn't receive a couple weeks ago. I don't know how I missed those, but I am glad that I found them. So I am sorry if I was late. It's just that somehow or another it bypassed me somehow or another. So I apologize. I try so hard I don't want to say I try. I am right on top of this stuff when it comes to communicating with you. If you send me a message, and unless there's something wrong with my computer or internet service, then sorry, I can't help that. But anyway, besides saying, I'm sorry, will you forgive Starlight? And besides forgiving Starlight, you can also check out my playlist, and don't forget to share my videos, because that will help with YouTube to spread these videos out so other people can find them, and not only you could get help, but they could get help. I know with my mentor, when I was watching him, when I was under him, I was sharing all the time. I shared every single video, so it is so important to do that and help other people, because you might not need this video, but somebody else could. So besides sharing, is also, like I said, don't forget my playlist, and don't forget the notification bell. That way you do not miss any videos. Plus, you can find me on Instagram at 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook, and that is Kathy with a K Dingman Starlight. So things went a little behind today. I was hoping to do something out, but my sixth sense said, no, Starlight, don't do that yet. And I'm like, okay. Something was telling me not to do it anyway. So, and that is what, you click the button, so you kind of know what this is about. So I'm going to be funny with you a little bit on this. Is how many senses do you think we have? What was that? 5? Lots? 6? There's many, many senses that we have. So not just the 5 is sight, smell, touch, sound, and taste. We also have the 6th, which is your intuition. It's with your third eye. When you open that up, it will help you to, to understand things better. And we're just going to go through all that. I'm not going to explain all that right now, but this is about how to unlock your sixth sense So some of you, if you don't work on the third eye by meditating and stuff like that, by doing guided meditations, so I don't know, you might just have, but we have many senses, but that's why they put the fluoride in the water, in the drinking water. They put the fluoride in your toothpaste because they want to dumb you down with the fluoride. So those of you that get that, you got it. I don't have to explain I don't have to explain to you. I don't have to explain to you because you know it, she knows it, he knows it, but you might not know it, you might not believe it. So that's okay, but that's what that does. I knew that a long time ago. My brother that's not here anymore, he told me a lot of stuff. People, he was a talker. He knew a lot. He had a lot of wisdom and a lot of knowledge, so I do miss him. But he's still here, it's that, energy never dies. Energy is, it's just like just like recycling somewhere. So he's around. And anyway, with your sixth sense is how can you unlock your sixth sense, your intuition and psychic abilities. Ding, ding. This is my intuition and guided me to this topic. Isn't it funny? I wanted to do a video with you a while back. Oh, when I say a while back, I didn't forget about it. I was thinking of doing it the wrong way. So this time, I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to do it in this video. I might have to put it in another video. But it was about this topic is your sixth sense, you'll be able to know things outside of your five senses. So that sixth sense is very important. And there's ways that your sixth sense can manifest, and that is through such like a gut feeling, a hunch, premonition, if I got that word right, a gut feeling or a sense of knowing. That is your intuition, is when, and I know I know you have, like maybe you meet somebody and, and you get this gut feeling about them. You don't understand it. They didn't say everything and they didn't tell you a lot of information, that you don't really know them, but you got and then there's people that can sense energy. That's another, way that, and that's like, so there are, more than your sight, smell, touch, sound, and taste. So there are lots of other senses, and the scientists know this, and many other people from, history have known this for a long time. So the sixth sense will help us to tap in your subconscious mind and access information that you normally wouldn't know, without this sixth sense, and that's why I know you're out there still brushing your teeth with toothpaste with fluoride in it. Well, keep doing that, because you keep on doing that and you'll never be able to figure things out, because it's going to dumb you down. Every time they say that, oh, brushing your teeth is, but every day if you're brushing your teeth with fluoride, that's a little bit more fluoride. That's a little bit more, and how much is too much every day, and how many times do you brush your teeth with toothpaste with fluoride? How many times? 2? 1? No? You don't? Oh, okay. So in ancient times, they were using the sixth senses, like in the Egyptians, Greeks, and many other cultures believed in the sixth sense. How do you think, who knows? How did those pyramids get there? Aliens? Yeah, that's what I believe too. I'm trying to think of the movie I love. It's one of my favorite movies about that kind of stuff. So the Greek philosopher, I'm going to probably have to type this out here, Toll or whatever, I don't care about being perfect on that, referred to the sixth sense as the common sense, which he believed was the source of all the other senses. So I'm going to have to type out his name when I do this so you'll know what the guy's name is. And then there was I watched this, I was always into these kind of movies. I love these kind of movies. The movie that came out with The Sixth Sense and the boy that can communicate with spirits. I've met people on this journey here that was, definitely getting tapped into spirits. So there's, lots of movies out there with even people that communicate with the dead. I've known, different people throughout my life, so we do have more than those 5. So that, it is something how they want to keep us closed-minded, and they don't want you to know the truth out there. That's why they say that shit. So to strengthen, you want to know how to strengthen your sixth sense? Well, yeah, you do, don't you? Yeah, wouldn't you like to be wiser in your decision making every day and make the right choices, and you're just, that intuition will guide you to make the right choice. So then who wants to get into a relationship and be with that person for 10 years and, be a nightmare where your intuition can say, no, don't go with that one. Okay. So you definitely, if you are getting, meeting somebody right now, out there, I do know some of you that are, maybe trying to, like get to know someone out there, like the opposite sex. And Starlight thought she met a guy a while back, and I was really interested in him, but I'm like, well, my intuition said, no, Starlight. I'm like, okay. And then I ran. I was like, okay, see ya. Shoom. There goes, what is that bird? Woody Woodpecker. Shoom. There goes Starlight. Where did you go anyway? So yeah, you really, when it comes to that, ask a lot of questions if you're thinking about like, you got somebody in mind right now, and you kind of know that they're interested in you, and you're kind of getting to know each other. Really, like put a whole bunch of questions out, but you don't have to ask them right away, and really check their responses, when they answer, and be wise in how you ask those questions, and listen to your intuition. What is your and really, listen to that first gut feeling, and the messages that you get through that. I know there's people that really want to get in a relationship, but your gut knows better where you might not know better. So you really want to listen to that gut when it comes to that, because people can lie through their teeth. They want to, they might want to get with you, and are they really the type that you're looking for? Are they going in the same direction where you are? Because I don't know where you're going, but you do. And so don't, sometimes we might want to lean more to, I'm just tired of looking. Please don't get desperate and, cave in, because it just might be more lessons. You might have to, hey, what do I know? You might have more lessons to go through to learn some things in life right now. So listen to that gut. So to strengthen your sixth sense is to meditation. I was doing, I'm pushing myself. I'm learning so many things every day. My intuition told me about this study here. And so your meditation is so important because it will strengthen. So, like if you don't know how to meditate, learn, look up, like you got to do the breathing. There's different breathing techniques with all these different videos. Some of the, check out like guided meditations for beginners. There's nothing wrong. Or if you got some extra cash around, they got lots of courses either through libraries or through Facebook or on the internet somewhere where they will, you can take a course, I don't know if they have anything individuals, where you can learn how to do the breathing techniques and learn quicker. I learned all by myself by checking out guided meditations, for beginners. That's where I started, and I worked my way around, and now I'm, it's kind of like when you're sleeping, that breathing the same kind of breathing that you're going to do when you're sleeping. You breathe deep breathing, but like if you're fake sleeping. So and so with the meditation, and depending on, I did a meditation of opening up your third eye. That's there's so many, all kinds of, it's endless, and when you find certain people that teach how to meditate, when you find certain ones that you really connect with, subscribe to them, and you're gonna find more videos that you like. Not every video you're gonna like, because I find somewhere I have to stop. I'm like, you're too slow, you're talking too slow. It's like, I'm like, it just isn't flowing good for me, so I have to stop, and then I go back to the ones that I really like. But I do like to find new people that do meditations. The other way is also journaling. The universe has been giving me messages, and I'm like, universe, what like I'm getting the messages, you're telling me this stuff, but I don't really, and now I'm getting all this information just because I listened to my intuition today. I'm like, okay, I need to study more. I get messages, I need to study more. Okay, well, what am I supposed to study about? Well, what a great topic here is, so it does work. So you got to listen to your gut, listen to the the universe, the archangels, God, universe, archangels, it's the order, and that will be a great guide to help you to know what to work on, to help you get the answers that you need, because you got questions, right? You're like, I know I'm supposed to do this, but what am I supposed to do? Or I know that I'm supposed to do this, but how am I supposed to do this? So getting your intuition strengthened will actually help you to have more clarity, to work on those things that you're trying to discover how and what to do. So besides meditation, journaling, and this is something I have been getting back, I was doing it before, is writing out like my affirmations. I've been doing that again a couple of days. And so I got to get some more notebooks. Right now is a great time because of school. All those notebooks are, hey, how much % off right now? Can Starlight get a good deal? Like, I like notebooks. So journaling, and what you could do is make sure you find a quiet place. Libraries are great, or, get out in nature somewhere at a park, which Starlight loves getting out in nature, and write down, hey, if you're going through stuff, maybe you're not sure if that guy is the guy to even, you first want to start slow and make sure, that definitely takes things slow, and, write down what you're experiencing and what kind of questions you have. And you want to first see if you can be friends first. You don't want to jump right to the relationship. You just want to say, hey, let's see, what what I know, and see if you got anything in common, and if you got any interests. What are your goals? What are your beliefs? All that stuff matters. But writing it down on paper, say, hey, I just met this guy, and the universe will help you to discover the answers that you're looking for, as far as if that guy is the one or if that girl is the one. So write down your feelings, how you feel, and that will help you to not to overlook things by getting in touch with those feelings. It's so important to getting tapped in with that. Dreams are another. Wow, I had a dream last night. I couldn't find my pen in the middle of the night. I'm like, where did my pen go? Did you take my pen? Cause I looked, I really did. I looked, and I couldn't find my pen. So one of you might have took my pen in the middle of the night, and I couldn't write my dream, but I did remember. So with a dream is, you want to get a notebook, a lamp on the side of your bed. With me, I got a light in the back of my seat of my car. I have the notebook handy now. I got to get the pen handy. So in the middle of the night when you have a dream, it's rough, make sure that pen works. Write down the date, what date it is, or even if you might not know what date it is, you can write down the day, and then when in the morning when you wake up, you can look on your phone or on your calendar and write down the date. But write down all, everything that you can, all the details about that dream. And that's also about color, sound, was it, what was, like, for example, like you might have saw a snake, so what size was the snake? Was it a little snake? Was it a big snake? What color? What was the snake doing? Where was the snake? Where were you? These are things that you got to break it all down. It does take some work. It does. But you know what? When you do the work, it pays off later on. It will make your life smoother. It's just like raising kids. The more work you put in when you're little, like my grandson, he's learning to do chores. He's getting paid for doing little chores around the house. Yay! You want to get them, because they got to learn this stuff later on when they get out of the house. You can't just think that they're going to just, have somebody the rest of their life, because maybe that doesn't work out. Maybe they start out and they find an apartment and then, oh no, she broke my heart. He broke my heart. He cheated on me or whatever. And now they're by themselves. Well, who's going to do the cooking? Who's going to do all those things in the house? So if you do all that work in the beginning, you'll make their life a lot easier when they are adults. So important. Just like doing the dream study. It is a lot of work, writing it out. A lot of people, I don't want to say lazy. Did I say lazy? No, I didn't say lazy. But, a lot of people think it's not important, so they will put it off and they don't want to do it. But then you're missing out, and it's going to make your life harder, because now you're struggling to figure everything out. And if you only did the work, and I'm talking to myself as well as I'm talking to you, because like my dreams, I've been getting dreams, but I haven't been writing them down, and then I forget them. And now, so it's like I'm going around in circles. Until I do all those things, I will be going around in a circle all the time. I'll be like, now I'm getting more clarity. Now my intuition is speaking to me, where now when I want to know what should I do, I want to do the right thing, but what is that right thing to do in this situation right here, right now? So it is so important to do all that work now, so then everything will be smoother later on. So the other thing is your gut feelings. Like I said earlier, this is so blank important. You know what? You can fill that blank in. So this is so blank important, is to really listen to that gut. There's times that, your flesh might say, yeah, gut, I hear you. You said that, the guy is, no, don't go for that one. But, gee, I'm lonely. Well, you got to listen to your gut. Don't listen to that other part of you where, you're like getting drawn in because you're tired of being single. You're going to find yourself digging a ditch somewhere, and you'd be like, how did I get here? Well, you didn't listen to your gut. Listen to your gut. So important. Mindfulness is, and I say this because I truly love you. I love you. So, if I didn't love you, I wouldn't say this stuff. I would just bite my tongue and just let you go on your merry way. But no, I love you. So understand, I do love you. I want the best for you. And mindfulness is another way, and this is awesome. I love this. Mindfulness is, staying in the now moment, staying in the present. And how do you do that? So I learned different things on this. I thought, this and that, but now I'm learning more. And I used to love this when I did artwork. You love artwork? Starlight loves artwork. Starlight loves a lot of stuff. So when I did artwork, I was in the now moment. I was so focused on the beautiful colors and what I was doing. I wasn't thinking of my problems. What problems? I didn't have any problems. Another thing that I learned a long time ago, gardening. Love gardening. Love planting seeds. Love, pulling weeds. Well, you got to do that. But, that is another way. And guys, I don't know, what do guys do? You might do different things where your mind is just on to, like not sitting down watching sports, but get outside and play them. Maybe that's a way, or making something out of wood, or I'm trying to think of the other things that I was thinking of. Gardening is cooking. Cooking is another way, is to, stay in the now moment, because now you're thinking of all the different ingredients that you're using, what kind of fruit and vegetables. Starlight says no meat, so no meat, and the colors of all, I love that. I mean, the produce area is my favorite healing area. If you just want to get healed for a little bit, just go in the produce area, just standing there for a while and just like suck all those colors and like all the I just like, man, maybe I ought to just go right to a grocery store, and like suck that in, and the shapes and sizes that you're cutting all your vegetables and fruit. And Starlight let them eat out. And the smells, the aroma in the kitchen, the spices, and when you're cooking and making me hungry. And also another way, which Starlight would love to do this, I want to learn how to play guitar. I love playing the piano. I did that years ago. So music, that keeps you in the moment. So those are great ways of being in a moment. And let's see, taking a hike. Focus on, when you're walking, the sounds that it makes. What are you walking on? Are you walking on dirt, grass? That's what Starlight likes walking on. Leaves, in the fall time when they get all crispy and you can't sneak in the woods, only Starlight can. Yeah, I've done that. I practiced how quiet can Starlight go in the woods, because I didn't want nobody to know I was in there. But with leaves, so I was learning how to walk in the woods quietly. So, and what do you hear in the, besides your hear, you can use all those senses, and you're not really thinking, you're in the moment. Like, listen to the water. I love going near the water. I was always drawn to water, and I was drawn to a Pisces, not anymore. But, is that the water is so healing. Listen to it. And if you notice, going in different parts of the water, like a stream, there's all different, they got their own music going on in each stream area that you go. It's not going to be the same. It's their own language, and I record lots of streams, and the birds, I can stay here all day, and the bugs making the noise, the crickets jumping around, and dogs in the background, people talking far away. So you're in the moment, when you're out there. And what are the benefits of, opening up strengthening your intuition? It will improve your ability to make better decisions. Like, is that guy the one, I love you. Is that guy the one? Well, your intuition will provide insight that where your conscious mind might not be ready for right yet. So by listen to your gut and all those other things, you will be able to make more informed decisions. Like, oh yeah, he said this, but he's acting, pay attention to that stuff. He said one thing, action speaks louder than words. So don't always listen to what they got to say. See how they act as they talk. Are they walking the talk, or walking the talk, or talking to walk? Are they? Those are things that you really got to pay attention to. If they say something, are they actually acting it out? Pay attention to that stuff. Those are indicators of if you even want to go any further with that person. I'm not here to discourage you, only to encourage you and to be safe. So like I was saying, is about meeting a person is, your intuition is gonna like ding ding ding, yeah, like he's acting kind of weird now. Don't be in a rush. Take your time. See how patient he is. How long is he gonna wait? Like, is he in a rush? Is he being quick? What kind of music and all that stuff will be signs and indicators of really what type of man or woman they are. Also, to strengthen your intuition it will increase your creativity and problem solving. So this will help you, to be more creative in whatever you're doing. Like with me, with my YouTube channel. Before, I was very creative in artwork. I could have been an art teacher, but that's not where God wants me to be. And a problem solver, it will help you to, that's why I want to get in contact with the officers, because I know, they get this. And if it's going to take time, but, imagine the cases that they can solve if they would learn all this stuff right here. You know, it's so important for them to learn how to meditate and work on that third eye. You know, they'll be able to, you know, find out, you know, have better clues and be guided where they can put, you know, people behind bars that really need to be behind bars, you know, where they would really clear some of those files out in their cabinet. So let's see. Also, is this will also help you to better understand people and their feelings. Now you're gonna be able to, that gut feeling will be like, so, you know, I said something, but now my intuition is, you know, maybe I said something, maybe I offended them or something, where your gut will kind of help you to kind of maybe back off a little bit and maybe not overdo it, you know, because sometimes we get excited about things, and sometimes we're too helpful and we want to help a little too much, where it might be an indicator to back off a little bit. And that way we can also strengthen your intuition, will also help you to understand people's motives and intentions better. So it really is important. Like, there's people, they might give you something, but why are they giving you it? Do they want to help you out, or what is the real reason? That's why I don't celebrate Christmas. What was your reason for that? Not, you know, I don't celebrate Christmas because it's they, you know, most people don't really do it for the real reason. Jesus is the reason for the season, not Satan Claus. So it will also help you with your physical and mental health. Yes, see, I'm feeling really good right now because the more I'm working on myself, you're going to see Tigger popping out right on this screen here, because I've been doing that inner work. I get more excited. I just had to clear all this, you know, toxic stuff, because, you know, you're always getting in this shit everywhere you go. I can't go to a park today. I picked up something after I meditated. I went to a park, I started writing, and instantly I realized that somebody sat at that table before I sat at that table. It was crazy. I couldn't even write. I'm thinking, who sat at this table? Because it's like I picked up something, because of maybe, you know, it could have been a person that has some handicaps or something. Not picking on anybody, because I have a big, huge love heart for handicapped people, but I couldn't seem to write right. I couldn't seem to write. I was actually putting the wrong letters. Everything was a mess. I was like, what? You know, I was fine. And that was the first place I went to. But you got to understand, I knew this a long time ago. I'm going to be quick on this. Is I used to go and work at a place, businessmen, right? I used to go in their office and sit in their chairs and try to absorb their energy. But, you know, and then I thought about it. Maybe that wasn't a great thing, because they might be, you know, powerful in some ways, but what other shit are they carrying in them? So, you know, even though, like, in this room, there's nobody in this room, there was people in this room before me. So they leave a resin behind. So we easily, even if there's nobody around, you're going to pick up stuff in those places, in the spaces, just like, you know, a bathroom where a lot of toxic, where this park is, a lot of toxic energy goes in there. I can't believe the kind of stuff that goes in there and out all day long. So even though I go in there and the bathroom's empty, I know it's like got stuff all over, you know, in there. I actually went in the bathroom today and I had a fly that just kept on landing. You know, flies are little demons. So, you know, that fly just kept on landing on my back. So, you know, it's like, what is up with you? You know, and because the energy in there, just like the police departments are very toxic. It's got a lot of negative energy, a lot of stuff that needs to get cleared out. You know, the energy is not good. So, you know, even police officers can pick up stuff from that space because of the people that they're bringing in. They're bringing in people that are killing people. They're bringing in people that are raping people. They're bringing in people that are messing with little babies. You know, they're bringing in thieves. They're bringing in this. They're bringing in that. You know, all this negative energy just going right in and out. You know, so you wonder why the cops get the way they get, is because they need some cleaning up. You know, so it is so important this will help you out with your physical and mental health, and like I was saying with the energy, it was also help you to know what kind of food you should eat and what exercise routines are good for you. Also, spiritual awareness. This will help you to align your values and your beliefs. And yes, there are challenges, challenges. One of the biggest challenges is to overthinking, analyzing stuff. And, I have to say, there's certain people that probably do that. I was doing that a lot. I'm really better at doing that, but, like police officers probably analyze a lot. And also, it will help you to get better insight. And so it will actually, having your intuition will help you get better insight so you are not stuck. But if you're, overthinking, then that's going to be a problem. And the other thing is to trust your gut feeling, not second guess them, and I've done that so many times. I was going to do something, my gut said to do this, but I didn't do that. I kept on kind of going back and forth to do what my gut said or do, and I'm like, well, my gut said this, but I ended up doing the second, and then I realized really quick, it didn't take long, that my intuition was correct and what I did was wrong. So the other thing that is, whoops, I got that paper. The other thing that can be challenging is the fear of being wrong. Is what if I make the wrong choice? What if, you gotta trust your intuition. Believe me, it never lies to you. What if the guy is the right one, but I made the wrong choice? Well, ask again. Ask for confirmation. Ask for confirmation. Can you give me a sign? Can you please let me know if am I making the right choice here? Am I making the right choice by letting them know that no, I don't think we're gonna work because something doesn't feel right in my gut. Ask the angels for help. Ask God for help. Ask for a sign, and trust your gut. If you're gonna ignore your gut because you're alone and you just want to hurry up and rush things, rushing doesn't get you nowhere. The only thing rushing is going to get you is in a dark place, and I know you don't want to go there. So, take things slow, listen to your intuition, because you really deserve this. You really deserve the best. Because what it is, it's fear of letting go of our old program. We've been like this our whole life. Now we got to let go of everything we knew. Now it's hard. It's hard to let go of those old thought programs and outdated patterns. So you got to trust your gut and other people's opinions, because if their intuition, if they're not working on themselves and they're telling you what to do, well, then they're going to bring you in a dark place too, because they are not doing that inner work. And they might tell you something that your old self would have said the same thing. So you don't want to listen to other people, especially if they're not doing the work, like doing all these things that I'm labeling. And also distractions. It's so important to focus on your thoughts and feelings, even though all your thoughts are not your own. But there are thoughts that are, but there are also thoughts that are not. And you have to be able to know which are and which are not, because you don't want to go off by other people's thoughts, because we're all one. So you want to know what is your thoughts as far as making any decision. And sorry, I seen a number on somebody's shirt. I was like, hee. So then you want to make space in your everyday life to pay attention, to take time to reflect in introspection. And skepticism might not be fully trust or believe it, which is pretty much what I was saying is, it's, you got to trust in yourself and believe in yourself. It's like your higher self is speaking through you, through your intuition, guiding you and helping you so you make that right choice. Because if you make the wrong choice, then you're going to beat yourself up, and then you got to go through, this whole healing process all over again, and you don't want to go through that. You want to make sure you take things slow. And I believe, let's see, yes, there are challenges. to develop your intuition, but the benefits outweigh them. So by trusting your gut feelings and pay attention to your dreams, practice mindfulness, and you can become more in tune into your intuition and assess deeper levels of insight and wisdom. And this is a long video, so I won't be able to do what I wanted to do. I'm going to have to do that at another day. It will be a fun video. I told you this. I promised this, and I just wasn't thinking the right way. And because I'm getting more clear because my intuition showed me a different way that I can do it. I was making it harder, than what it could have been. And that is what strengthen your intuition will help you. It will help you to get things through in a quicker, meaningful way, and the right way of doing things. So I love you so much. I am so excited. So this is more like me because I did a clearing today, and I did a protection today to protect my field. So anyway, I love you. 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 I can't tell you enough. I love you. And I'm only here to help, not to discourage you. I'm a sister to all of you. We're all family here. So I'm only here to love and support you. I love you. You can give this video a thumbs up. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Plus, you can leave me a message down below, and thank you, all of you that do. And you can also ring that notification bell, ding, ding, ding. And that way you don't miss any videos. And don't forget to check out my playlist. And you can check me out on Instagram at 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook, and that is Kathy with a K, Dingman Starlight. I love you so much. This is Starlight. Namaste, love, light, and peace.